Hi guys, it's Billie. Hey, hello, hi, hi. Not a normal video. You're doing something different. You've got no tools to do it with, but you're doing something different. Don't put that on there. That is, no, why did you put that on there? That was stupid. That's stupid, stupid, stupid. Hello, hi, how are you doing? I'm gonna talk really quickly for this whole thing, aren't I? Probably. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm gonna stop waving. Not your nan. I'm not waving from afar. Welcome back to another video. My name is BillieTrixx. You can just call me Billie. Today, we're going to be doing a bit of a different video. We're going to do some makeup today. I have not washed my brushes. I am dirty. Everything is dirty. I've made a mess of my nice mouse mat already. This is like Gamer Girl edition. Gamer Girl who doesn't know how to do makeup tries to do makeup. Come get ready with me to stay at home and play games and sit on Discord. Oh my god, look at this. That is disgusting. I need to get a new one. That is revolting. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but I really hope you can. Just to show you that it is disgusting. I'm gonna go wash this. Okay, I am back. La la la. I don't really put makeup on that much. Well, not foundation anyway, because I get spots instantly no matter what I do. I just have a very evil face. It just likes to murder me. I had like a whole evening yesterday, so I spent like the whole time like doing like a spa day for my face, and that was nice, and my face feels like clean and fresh now. This is gonna completely mess that up. I hope you got your tea ready. Everyone's so dramatic. Why are you so dramatic? Just have a biscuit. This is the content you're missing on YouTube. What do I normally do when I put makeup on? I'm now like confused. What do I have? I've already moisturized my face. I guess I put my primer on. No, do I do my eyes first? I'm gonna put primer on my eyes. I don't know if that's what I normally do, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put that, oh my god, I got this recently from Boots. It's Makeup Revolution. I really like their palette, so I decided to try some of their primer and other bit pieces as well. Dropped it. Haven't run out of foundation yet, but I would like to try their foundation next because it does look quite nice. This one is called Hydrate Primer. I don't really know that it's that much of a good primer because it's hydrating, so it's not really like silicone based. I don't know why I'm just putting it under my eyes. I just went there first. I'm gonna do my eyes first, so I'm gonna just put it over the top. I've got rid of any makeup residue. My eyes are just this dark normally. I just have a lot of eye bags. I have all of the eye bags. I've put the caffeine stuff on as well from the original, and that doesn't work. I might as well inject caffeine into my eyes. It's just how they are. We have to live with these things. I am primed. I am primed like Optimus Prime. I'm ready to go to battle with the Decepticons right now. I'll do the rest of my face primer in a bit. This is my pot of shame. This was a mug and then I broke it, so I use it for my makeup brushes and everything else because I don't have anything else to keep them in. And they're all really disgusting and they're all like really completely coloured in still. This is the monstrosity of my brushes. Oh my god, there's so much product in that still. I've got some tissue here to try and get rid of it. I didn't realise how short they were. I was expecting like that kind of like length, but smaller, like proper ones, but then I should know that £15 for a whole set is not going to get me that much. So I need to get some new makeup brushes. I should really spend some money and get some nicer ones, but these are the ones I have at the moment. I've got two palettes for my eyeshadow today, so I don't know which one to use. This is my setup. This is what I do my streams from. And it's the green screen behind me because I don't have like a nice, well-presented bedroom or anything like I'm sat in. We're in a games room. I share it with Ivan, my other half. This is what we've got going on. It's better than a just plain white wall. I'll tell you that for a fact. So I've got these two palettes that I use in cycles. So I'll use Revolution Forever Flawless Fire. I really wanted the ice one as well to go with this, but I didn't pick it up. This one, which my friend Nikki bought me, which is the Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise. I'm really terrible at like doing the whole showing thing, so I'm so sorry if this is off, but they are so nice. And I don't know, because I've got like the live focus video on. This might be a mistake, and this as well, which is also really cool. It's probably my favorite. I've used the red a lot. I don't know what color I want to do. I'm gonna leave the bright colored one behind. And I'll leave that one because I've used a lot of that recently, so I'm gonna go back to my red palette for today. I've got two concealers. One of them is just a really cheap one from Collection, like £2, and this one is from Revolution, which is the Conceal and Hydrate, which is a lot better. That one's a little bit more expensive, not much, but I'm gonna use this one because I don't really care about what it looks like at the moment. I'm just gonna use that. I know it looks crazy on top of my eye. You probably think that's a bit weird, but I don't know. I just do it because I want the colours to really show up. I really like a bright red, and I just want it kind of mostly covering my eyeball, not my actual eyeball, because that would be gross. I'm kind of taking that side up to my eyebrow. I'm not really fussed. Oh, also for the first time yesterday, I decided to like wax up here, like above my eyebrows. I've never done it before and I don't know why. I think it looks okay. Obviously they're not done. This is just how they are normally, so I don't know how that's gonna look. I don't know what colours I want to use. I need the underbrush, those two brushes. I do a lot with my fingers actually, just because of how bad my makeup brushes are, which probably everyone's gonna hate, but I do a lot with my fingers. They are clean. Wash your damn hands. Ignite, Phoenix, some Inferno, and then a little bit of Red Hot underneath. Okay, I'm gonna try and, so this one, I'm gonna do that like in the middle, and then I'm gonna go for some Inferno kind of on the outside, some Ignite right in the middle here, and then I'm gonna do some Red Hot underneath. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but we'll find out. I've never done that before. I'm not very good at eyeshadow. I just make it up every day. I just try something new and see how it looks. I'm gonna use my finger because I don't have tiny brushes and I've got quite small eyes. This one is a little bit like hooded because I've got like, everyone's faces are a little bit lopsided, right? So mine is like there, that's my lopsidedness. So this one you can see like all the way into my crease, but this side is not so much, like especially if I'm like got my head tilted down a bit, obviously you can't, you can see the difference, you can see the difference. This looks so messy, doesn't it? I think if I get nicer brushes that are smaller, I will definitely try to use them more, but I also find that brushes don't tend to pick up as much product as my finger does. Like that really picks it up. If I try and use a brush, it's because I've got the wrong type of brush, I'm sure, but it just does not pick it up. I take this quite far out because I find that I'm not very good at blending. If I just take it really far out, then it's got more to play with. Also, I've got really wrinkly eyes, real super wrinkly. I've got lots of fine lines around here. I'm 27, it's gonna happen, okay? You gotta work with what you got. I'm taking this slightly underneath as well because I quite like this yellow, and also apparently putting it on my nose because that's the thing that happens. This is why I do my face last. I take it quite far up as well. I don't know if that's the thing to do. I have nothing more to add to that really. Billie's Ratchet Makeup Salon, where you can get fucked. That is very yellow. That side colour actually, I'm going to use this brush. What colour am I going to do? Ignite, Phoenix, Inferno. I'm not sure. I'm just going to go straight in with the Inferno. I like to pick quite a lot up on my brush. This dark red colour. Well, you're going to be able to see what I'm seeing on the screen, aren't you? Okay, let's go in with this. I have to like properly tilt my head up. Oh, that's a lot. I kind of just wanted it in my outer corner, but it's going to be all over it this late. And I've got so much product, I'm just going to take it straight onto here as well. I don't feel like I've got that much eye space either, so I have to be like, I guess I should be smarter with where I put things, but I'm just not very smart, I guess. I'm going to get rid of some of the products. I've got way too much on my brush. I want to be able to use this to fan out with. Then I'm going to use my kind of fluffier brush that had the yellow on it earlier, the crazy yellow. I'm just going to blend this out a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit on the brush because I don't want it to have the yellow tinge on it. So let's like blend this out. Really difficult to put makeup on in front of a camera. I've never done this before. Well, not like this anyway. I'd like to take it all the way up. I don't know why. That's looking a lot better already. Some of the colour is a little bit lost, so I'm just going to grab some more with this brush and build the colour up a little bit more now that I've kind of faded it out, and take that kind of into my crease. I have the more gene, like I always want to put more on, like it's never enough. I always have to put more on. I never know when to stop, so sometimes it can be like, I see people when they've got like really nice like little looks, I don't know what to call it, like minimal, really minimal, and then it's just me like I have to pack it on, like I want more colour, I want more of this. I don't know how to do less. I'm quite happy. See, look the difference there, like I followed a straight line, and this one I've managed to kind of come all the way out with. I'm gonna see if I can fix that. I do this to myself. I'm ruining my mouse mat. I'm gonna have to get a baby wipe and clean it up. That's better. I know it's only a tiny little bit that I've just fixed there, but that already looks so much better. I kind of want that straight line look that's on the other one, because my eye is a different shape this side. It's hard to make it match. It's never going to match. They are not twins. This is where I'm going to go with my finger again because I really want that packed on. This is like more of an orangey colour, like an orangey gold colour. I'm just going to lightly start sticking this on in the middle here. Build it up to what I want it to look like. I'm going to take it a little bit higher as I get towards the outside. And I'm going to blend this out in a bit. Really want it thick at the bottom here. That looks good. I like it. I always use my little finger. It's just the right size for my eye, and it just builds on the product a lot better. I don't want like, my brushes aren't very good, so they're good for kind of, I guess, my style of blending, but they're not good for putting on colour. Okay, that eye I like a lot better than this eye at the moment, but you know, you do what you can. Okay, that's quite cute. I'm gonna just put on a little bit more right there because it lost some of its shine right at the bottom. I'm gonna go back in with some of the Inferno just in my outer corner. There we go, that's a bit better. Felt like I'd like drifted out of the colour there, just losing it. Not that I have a clue what I'm talking about. I have a hair on me. Hello. What's next? I've done that. Oh, the red underneath, that's what we need to do. I don't have the right kind of tool for this. I use kind of like an angled brush, but it's not quite like the one that I need. I'm gonna go in with Red Hot with this one. I want it like red hot. So I just kind of like pack a thin line on, and then I'm gonna stretch it out in a bit. I just really like the bright red under the eye. I have got some white eyeliner to try and put on in a minute as well, see if that will help. Make my eyes a bit bigger because they are small. I'm not encroaching too much on the yellow because I quite like the bright yellow. I might put a little bit of a different colour over the top of the yellow to make that pop a little bit. It kind of blends in with the Inferno quite well because they're quite closely, like the colours are quite close. Even though the Inferno is like really dark, it comes out a lot lighter than you think. And because it's super, that's like a really super hard line. So I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and blend that out a little bit. Again, I could use a proper brush for this because this one is a bit big. So I'm just blending that one out, these together. That'll probably go a little bit orange there, which is fine. This brush is way too big for this job. Also hurts my eye a lot. So that's my eyes at the moment. I quite like it. It might be a bit much for people, or it's not blended enough, or whatever. Maybe the colours don't go together. But it's in the same palette, so I don't know. That's what I like to do anyway. So that's how I do my eyeshadow. Eyeliner. That's it. So I've got a kohl eyeliner for some underneath the waterline at the. That's what I quite like to do. So I like to go like on top here, if I can not blink, which is often not the case. Not blinking is hard. I just find this helps blend everything in because I find that if I just put eyeliner and mascara on and don't do underneath, it like you can see it and it looks really weird. But that's just my personal opinion. Now my eyes are gonna water. Go into town on that watery eye. I just had my eyeliner and now I've put it down somewhere. Oh, it's right. It's right in front of me. I'm an idiot. The eyeliner I'm trying at the moment is again Revolution. I just picked up a ton of their stuff recently because I wanted to give it a go because I really like their palettes. This one, I don't remember what this one is called. I don't know. I really wanted to pick up their Renaissance Flick one recently, but they didn't have that. What type is that? Felt pen? It's the felt pen kind of one. I'm not very good at my eyeliner, so don't be impressed. I can't do like just to draw it on and flick it because I have a lot of skin and it just moves, so that doesn't work for me. Depending on how much I feel like my eyeliner is depending on how big how thick they are. I often pull my eyes and I know they say that you shouldn't, but I just do. It just makes it so much easier than doing it this way, which is what I'm doing for the camera. I've buggered this eye up already. If I bug it up, I just do a little bit underneath. I have royally buggered this eye up today. We're gonna just pretend that I did it well because I am not fixing it. Sometimes you make mistakes in life and you just have to live with them and move on. So let's move forward to the other one and hope that we do a better job. I just realised I got this like right in the way of the camera. I'm so sorry. See, I can't do it with my eyes closed or anything. I have to be like, ugh. That was so much quicker, see? Okay, I kind of got it underneath a little bit. It's leaked through. And that happens a lot. I realise I sound really miserable doing this, but it's just because I've got nothing, there's no music or anything. I've just got to listen to my own voice, which is, it's different from stream because I've got like people to reply to and a game to interact with. Whereas when it's just me and the camera, there's literally no one else. And then I'm like, wow, I'm annoying. My voice is annoying. Why? We need to redeem the flick on this side. That is, I don't know what that is, but we're ignoring it. Ah. I hate it. I've never done a worse flick until today, until having to do this video. I've just made this side even worse. Let me fix it. Okay, I've kind of fixed it by just going with the giant flick look. So it is what it is. I want to try and like, I don't know what I was thinking there. That was a bad idea. That did not make it look any better. We're going with it. I don't normally do that. Normally my flicks happen. I do my eyeliner normally and it looks good, but it doesn't today and I've ruined it, but we're just going to carry on because that's what I do. If I do ruin it on occasion, which does happen. And then normally I wait to dry it and then I normally use these thingies here. I don't heat them up or anything. I just do them as however I can do them. I also really need to clean these as well because they're really gross. This eye is a lot better to do than my other eye. They're different. One of them is wonkier than the other, which I've said before. I don't always do that. I often forget. I don't really care about my eyelashes that much. Maybe I should. I've been wanting to try like magnetic ones, like the ones with the eyeliner, but I don't know which ones to pick up. So I just do this and just live with whatever it's been given me. I don't have, I don't put on any fake lashes ever really. On occasion, if I randomly have some. I don't think I put any on last year at all. No, maybe I tried and then failed, so gave up. I can't put them on basically, so I just don't bother. That's why I'm interested in like the magnetic ones, because if I can just like and then stick it on, then I'm not responsible for glue. Mascara I'm using is Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I've had this for a little while now. I need to get another one, but I'm probably gonna switch to a Revolution one and see what theirs is like, because this one is a bit clumpy now. This is what the brush looks like. I was recommended this when I just went into like Boots. So I was like, what mascara is good right now? Because I don't really know. He was like, I use this one, it's quite good. And I was like, okay, we're gonna buy that then. I always get it on my lid, like no matter what. It just happens. I just live with it. and I wait to do the bottom ones, wait for the mascara to dry on the top. Otherwise, if I then try to do the bottom ones, it's just not going to work. It's going to get it everywhere. Ah! I just fully stabbed myself in the eye. This is, oh my god, this is a disaster. Help! I'm going to carry on and then clean it up in a second when my tears dry. How did I manage that? I am a disaster. No pain, no gain. This is why I don't do makeup too often. It takes too much time. We're going to put it on my hand. Yep, accidentally stick it on my hand. Then we're going to go in with the bottom lashes. Make an absolute fucking mess of that as well. Okay, now I've made a royal mess of both of my eyes. I've been watching Gossip Girl recently, and the one thing that annoys me is how quickly people decide that they just want to be with someone else. Or like, not even that, they just completely follow every single whim that they have and they don't consider anyone else's feelings. And it makes me really mad, and they're all really stupid for doing this. Wanting to shout at my TV like, no, don't go to bed with him, he's just your friend. Also your best friend's lover, stop it. Okay, now I've officially smudged that into high hell. Let's do the rest of my face. Go back in with my primer. I'm just going to dot that right there, and we're just going to work it in. This one dries really quickly though, I find. Like, it's that is already gone. I've got way too much. Oh, it's going everywhere. It's going everywhere. It's all over my desk. It's all over my desk. It's all over my desk. Let's put my white eyeliner on. It's fine. We'll go with it. I never know what to go in with first, so I'm going to do concealer, I guess. Again, this is the Revolution one that I'm now going to use on my actual face rather than my eyes. I can't use too much, otherwise it looks like it just goes into my lines. If anyone knows how to get rid of like the fine lines, then please let me know. And I don't know if any of the colours actually match my face, but there we go. I'm just going to go in with a Primark sponge, not a beauty blender, because that shit is expensive and we are ratchet and cheap. As you can see, nothing blends in with my face very well because my face hates makeup apparently. And I don't know why I do this bit on my nose, but I just do. I've got like really inset eyes, so I just find that, see what I mean? Look at these fine lines, look, it's not making a difference. It just really creases everything up. Honestly, I've never, is there anything that's good for not creasing? Or like, how do I do it? Someone educate me and I will follow your tutorial. Comment someone's tutorial that's good at getting rid of fine lines. Also pores on my nose as well. I kind of put concealer on them just to get rid of that. My primer doesn't really do it. I have massive pores. I am concealed-ish. I don't really, it's not really that. Is it good? I don't know. I'm really terrible at like understanding whether makeup is actually doing the job it's supposed to do, or it is, you know, trying to do a job but there's too much for it to work with. I've got some DreamSatin Liquid. I just picked this one up in ivory because that's supposed to be kind of my colour, but this one is actually, as you can tell, a lot darker. Onto the back of my hand, grab it off there. I sound really exhausted just because I'm not really talk. I don't generally talk. Look at this colour difference though. But it kind of works out in the end. I don't generally talk when I'm putting my makeup on. I'm just, you know, slapping it on quickly and heading out to whatever I'm doing, or just taking pictures. Whatever I'm doing, I often just put makeup on just to take a picture with because I don't really go out that much. I'm a gamer. Come on, let's be real. Let's sit and play games. Or watch Netflix, like Gossip Girl. Damn, they literally wear, it looks like they're wearing hardly any makeup in Gossip Girl. It's ridiculous. And let's not forget the moustache. Grab it onto the nose. My forehead with more wrinkles. Just taking it down everywhere. I kind of use the back of the sponge up near my hairline because I don't want to just pull a bit of my hair out. This is dangerous. I feel like you can just see like how inset my eyes are, and the skin is so thin. It's just, this is just how it is. Like, I don't know if there's anything I can do about it to help them. Then I go in with some Maybelline Face Studio Setting Powder. This is just the only one that I could find in the store. Again, I'm really bad with that, so I just shake some. That was a lot. And just use this giant brush that I got from Wilko, Bougie, right in under my eyes. But it doesn't make a difference because the wrinkles are already there. Like, I'm just setting the wrinkles in, to be honest, probably at this point. I've seen a lot of people use their beauty blender actually to put that on with. I don't know if that's like what you're supposed to do. Let's try it. I don't know what the protocol is here. I watch quite a lot of makeup and beauty videos and stuff, but I don't necessarily take everything with me. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't process always in my head. Then I'm just gonna go all the rest of my face. So it's nice and matte. I don't like a shiny face. It makes me tacky as well. It doesn't really look natural, but you know, you can tell I'm fucking wearing makeup. It's quite heavy. It's not the right colour. Head wrinkles are in place. Head wrinkles have been fully wrinkled down. I don't really use bronzer, to be honest, but I do have some, so I'm going to try and use it. I've got my Poundland brush right here. Isn't it cute? And I've got some Natural Collection powder blush in Peach Melba. Again, it was cheap. I bought it and I quite like it actually. It's not too bad. You do have to get quite a bit though, because otherwise you can't really see it. It's quite subtle, and I'm quite a red person anyway. I kind of try to put it quite high rather than like low because I don't want to look even older. I quite like because it's peach and not pink, I quite like quite a lot of it. And I do a little bit here, girl look, but I don't really put too much on, just a little bit. See, I do have bronzer. I've got this like NYX stuff. I actually use it to try and make some freckles with this and NYX matte finish setting spray, because apparently if you make it into like a liquidy thing and like flick it on, you can make freckles, and it did kind of work. I don't really have the right brushes for, I don't have another brush for like bronzing and stuff. I've got like one of these kind of more flatter brushes, and I tend to use those to like do lines, and then, but this is the wrong tone for me. I got like the lightest one and it's completely the wrong tone. I attempt to do something. I try to do like some, not that it does much. I don't know what this does, but I see other people do it. That is a lot. I didn't normally put that much on, but here we are. And then I'll get my bigger brush out again, and I'm just gonna blend it out. And I always kind of try to blend upwards. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I'd rather blend upwards than downwards. Roll with it, pat with it, roll with it, pat with it. I did have an actual contour kit, which is here, and it's disgusting, and I'm so sorry, but I dropped it the other day. So the contour part is gone, but there is still highlighter in here, but the highlight is really not that it's not very nice. That is the highlight. It's just not for me. I should get a new highlighter really. Any recommendations for highlighter, please let me know. I quite like, again, the I Heart Revolution ones. They're not the Revolution, the normal Revolution stuff, they're other stuff. That's like really, I say gimmicky because they put it in like really cool packaging, but like that kind of stuff. I think they do quite nice highlighters. I might grab one of those. So basically I'm just gonna buy the Makeup Revolution store by the sounds of it. Oh, eyebrows. Yeah, I haven't done anything with that yet. I've been trying a new thing recently of using like gel, but I'm not gonna bother with that today. If I'm doing like a naked face, I will use, I'm gonna have gel them upwards with the gel. It works really well. I would actually recommend that. But he's got like this sculpt stuff. It does kind of fade off throughout the day, but it's actually pretty good. My eyebrows are not really doing much at the moment. I don't really know what to do with them. I just kind of let them do what they want and just fill in any gaps that I feel like I need to fill in. This is my favourite eyebrow. This is my favourite side of my face. This one not so much. It's because this is the wang side. I've had this for ages and it's really gross. It's just a L'Oreal Paris Brow Artist Genius kit, and I actually don't use the gel side. It comes with like a little thing here, but I never use the gel side. I only ever use the actual powder to fill in any places that I feel I want to fill in, because the powder doesn't do it for me. It doesn't really do anything, I don't think. So I will tend to like do this bit here. I know it makes my like more of a block than like individual lashes, but I don't care. Fill in my tail a little bit, and then this part here, because again this is where it would be nice to have like the individual brow look, especially on this bit up here, to make that arch a bit more exaggerated. Then I just go back over with my spoolie again. My eyebrows just like to lay that way. Like they're not really much, except for the front ones, they're not really fans of going up like a lot of people have them. But I'm not going to force them to do something they don't want to do. They're living their best life. Last things last. I have some NYX matte finish setting spray, and I don't know how good this stuff is. I've not tried any other setting spray. Again, the Revolution do one which looks really nice, and hopefully it's like a bit more dispersed, because this one is a bit too focused and I feel like it just makes my face too wet. In the bathroom, I stick it on something and then like do that, because then I know I'm facing it, but it's really hard to point it towards yourself. It also scares me to do it. I don't know why. That's quite a lot. We're completely drenched right here. I haven't done my hair today. We didn't do this. This is what my hair is just doing today. I haven't even brushed it yet. I probably won't. We didn't do any lipstick. I'm really bad at doing lipstick. I have lots of different colours. I don't think any of them are the right colour for me. I'm just going to use some Maybelline Clay Crush in matte number 932. I don't know if this goes with this look, but I don't have many lipsticks. I've got a couple, but compared to everyone else on the internet, I'm sure that'll do. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please leave a like, and also don't forget to subscribe as well. And you can find me over on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7, 8 o'clock-ish. We like to play RPG games. Come over to the Discord, hang out with Team Trix over there, and I'll see you later.